Okay. Okay, chat. I think I got everything fixed. We'll see. We'll see. Let's go. All I wanted to do was play a game. We're gonna do it because I think I got the lag cut out. Randomly popped up again. I think it randomly popped up again, chat. Watch this back after and see what exactly it's doing in this encoder. Who knows, chat? If anybody out there knows, let me know. Let me know I'm getting encoder overloaded, but only periodically now. After a computer restart and messing with all my encoder settings. Gotta love PC, right, chat? It's not laggy. Oh, chat, it's been a day. It's been a day. Messing with all this stuff that started yesterday. And I didn't get it that time. That match did not give me an encoder overload. Well, if anybody's there, how's the stream looking at least? Looks like the encoder caught up. I don't even know, chat. I don't even know. I don't know. I'm not tech savvy enough. I know some, but not all. Let me know if you know. ABS. Come on, oh, there it is. Totally overloaded for a few seconds, but I've dropped no frames. Weird. Weird chat. Weird.
ターンはマジックサーキット。ファイト行くよ。シュッと危ないで目覚め行くわよ。まだまだよし行けそこどこ見てるの。飛んでけこの捕まえた。これくらい逃がさなかもう一つ終わり。そうかダウンパーやっておしまいしたよ。余裕飛んでけふざけないでよ。待って行け動いちゃダメよ。
Really hard to watch.
まだまだ
I'm trying to watch the video as I play it.
まだそう
I'm trying to watch it in OBS and I'm trying to watch it on my stream manager.
捕まえた。
So my stream manager is a little bit behind.
邪魔もう終わり。まだまだ飛んでけもっともっと行くわ。めちゃくちゃに壊してあげる。捕まえた。やるわよやれ。おとなしくしてね。手を触れとかないか。消えなさい。You win。
Okay. Okay.
悪いけどあなたじゃ。へえ、面白そう。オープンユアマジックサーキット。ファイト逃がさない。やば逃がさない。カウンターまだおしまい。行くわよ。カウンター甘く見てた。カウンターいけまだまだだよ。逃がさない。死んでたんですけど。やば行くカウンターいけこのカウンターやばいカウンターいけそれ行くよ。みんな行くよ。まだまだ逃がさない。カウンター KO 飛んでけ期待外れ。 You win。 ターンはマジックサーキット。ファイトこれでカウンターやだ逃が捕まえた。まだエースオーケー。カウンターこの捕まえた。こんにゃく切った。カウンター甘く見てたわ。こっちの番だ。ちょっと本気だった。行くわよ。こんにゃく行くで行けこのソフター
Chad, I'm just low-key having a
潰れちゃ飛んでけ飛んでけカウンター
lag issues figured out for this game. I still have to see if I can figure out the other one. Maybe, hopefully, maybe it was just needed a restart. Who knows? Who knows? We can hope, right? We can hope, right, chat?
へえ、面白そう。適正反応確認。
Alright, yeah. Oh, I'm muted. So you, yeah. Well, I appreciate you being here. When you're unmuted, let me know. I got questions. Magic Circuit. Attack! Fight! 慎重にアウター甘く見てた。払うの逃しません。甘く見てた。どこ見てるの。アウター飛んでけ。リカバー。私お姫様なんですけど。それ。天使。そっちまい。行くわ。邪魔勝負終わり。やったスピーディーに Stone bitch.
やっしゃうよ今まだまだじゃあまだブレイク逃がさない何やってるのおっとここで試合終
Okay, I didn't get it that time, chat. I did not get an encoder overload that match. So that's good. That's good.
こんなところにいていいの？オープンユアマジックサーキット。ファイ逃がさない。飛んでけ。行くわ。なんの？ガウター。の。反撃行こう。ガウター。
Let's see what moves or environments do. Maybe it's just graphically. It's not a new game.
まだ待てやってつわ甘く見てた全開もういい何やってるのスマッシュまだまだ邪魔そこブレイクもういい邪魔もう一終わり潰れちゃうのいいっておりゃ飛んでけなるほどもう終わりなんの
Okay.
次行ってみようターンはマジック目が覚めたファイト逃がさねえおりゃ逃がさねえアクセル全開やるおりゃ私を逃がされたせーのつまいトライ逃がさない追いつくもう終わり
It's like the most unbalanced fighting game I've ever played. It makes you feel like a kid.
甘く見ててそら飛べおっとガウタシュッタ捕まえたのやってリカネット甘く見ていくわガウタ飛んでけ
Just air combo after air combo after air
ちょっとや
combo.
りすぎちゃった
We're gonna skip that conversation.
オープンユアマジックサーキットファイト行くわその
こぼしなよ
このまだまだ逃がせこの終わりやっいけ捕まえたしたよのいい度胸甘くこれでよのいけ捕まえたカウンター飛んでけしたよそれ私は逃げてたんですけど邪魔もこれで逃がさない家もう一丁まだまだ行くわ
それ
そらいけせーの
Wow, jump the other
お
one.
りゃ
Jump
せーの走ったよ
There we go. Air combo
まだ
to
や
death.
る
Air combo to death.
ターンユアマジックサーキットファイトカウンター
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
ま
I
だま
guess
だ行くわ
that's a thing.
見える走ったやれおりゃ
Okay.
やったわね
そうか
カウンター
Okay. Okay.
甘
Yep.
くこれで
Okay.
走った邪魔終わり
やるな
邪魔したろ
過ぎた
捕まえた
そもそも空を引くぞ
おりゃ走ったあちゃそら
Air combo. Cheap way to win. That's a cheap way to win me.
ちょっとやりすぎちゃったそうになったばかりとはいえ礼儀作法を覚えなさい
Okay. Okay, we made it through an entire arcade round
あれだけ暴れたの
with
に出
no
てこない
dropped
なんて
frames,
今回のあ
with
い
an
つ
unstable
今まで
bit
より
rate,
我慢
but
強
that
い
was on purpose. I'm running variably.
仕方ないけど地味と危ない
There's a whole bunch of settings changed.
おかしいなブローブにやけど何かしら
Okay.
お疲れ様今夜はあなたのおかげで助かったわ
This game is over. Please play again. Okay. Oh, just tell me. Unlocked. Oh. Okay, so I've tried this character.
みんなやっつけちゃうから
You in-game achievement.
主の御心のままに
Yosh.
And I've
やってやる
played and I've beaten it with that character. I like both of those characters. Just gonna go down my list. Let's try CL. Let's also skip all stories.
さてどう片付けたものでしょうかファイト難しいよ許したまい
Okay.
いやなんじゃ私をお戯れを耐えますいや行きますください全部再開ですいや耐えますなんじゃく思い知りなさい失
Okay,
礼
that's a very beefy playstyle, very similar
やめよごしさすがに再開です
BlazBlue, speed-wise, mobility-wise, weapon-wise. I like that.
こんなところですかパーフェクト
Damn, it's hard to pick a main in this game. All three characters I've tried have all been really fun.
全フルタッチほっはっいや痛いですよキャリバーあなたを
The type moves that I
ポポーさすがに
have all
私を
the
いやなんさすがに
least flashy characters in fighting games I have if you want to
痛いですよ
be
キャリバー腕まくり思い知りなさいまったく何ですかパーフェクトをつけるまでもありませんでした
Perfect. Okay. Okay.
懺悔は済みましたかオープンユアマジックサークルファイトいや痛いですよキャリバー
それで
いや痛いですよポポー
上出来だ
いや軟弱キャリバーいや痛いですよいや行きますポポー
Just so freaking
いや行きますあら
そうです力を見誤るとは
so
逃げ
freaking
るなら逃げちゃっ
fast.
てくださいねパーフェクトターンユアマジックサーキット
ここからだ
ファイトいやカウンターシャウンター完
それ
成いや軟弱ポポーンと
上出
いや踊りなさい串刺しにしてあげましょうふわーっちゃいやあららいや痛いですよポポーンと踊りなさい串刺しにしてあげましょう手を
Damn. Okay.
まったく何ですかパーフェルーをつけるまでもありませんで
Okay.
これが互いの
This might be my character. We'll see. We'll see. This is the third one I've tried.
オープンユアマジックサーキットファイト
Nope.
思い知りなさい気は済んでカウンター気は済んでカウンター諦めて命知らずね湧きますもう遅い捉えた燃えてきたいや行きますもうポポー汚してくれたわねならばしい慎みなさいポポー慎みなさい汚し行き強くも 親しみなさい。キャリバー雲反省なさ
Oh,
い。
that was a good counter.
もう一度休ませず KO ハローヤノがおっと失礼。それではマジック私からなく私からここです。感情です。踊りなさい。親切にしてあげましょう。汚して感情しになりすぎよ。私そこ一度慎みなさい。燃えて慎みなさい。軟弱キャリバー汚しては取りなさい。行きましょう。いや軟弱キャリバー言わす思いやがって感情しになりすぎよ。回っかくでいや手加減できませんからね。まったく何ですか。優をつけるまでもありませんでした。懺悔は済みましたか。オープンユアマジックサーファイト。いや行きますね。無駄だよ。痛いですよ。
Yes, please block everything.
終わりで行きました。ここまだまだバウパーやっちゃらバウパーいや行きますキャリバーまだまだだよ。バウパーやば負けないよ。これで最後です。やばいや手加減できませんからね。おっとやばいやもう一回エスパーいやもういや痛いですよ。終わりですか。いや行きました。おぽやばい痛いじゃひょい。おっとひょいすくいや行きます危な。いや痛いですよ。キャリバー僕ありません。逃げるなら逃げちゃってくださいね。ユーウィンターンユアマジックサーファイトカウンターやっちゃらもう一度カウンター行きます。ここっとまだまだカウンターやっちゃら
In my command list. Down over. Okay, yep, that all makes sense. God, okay, these ones are obnoxious. I really need to practice all the combos. There's way more combos in this scenario. And Blazblue.
さてどう片付けたものでしょうか。
Way more intricate.
ファイトいや痛いですよ。キャリバーやり返します。バウンダーいやその程度加減できませんからね。いや行きます。これなら敵にしてる。はい行きます。これで危ない。いや行きます。程度それいや痛いですよ。崩す
Oh, that's just dash. For dash.
危ない。負け
I don't like Dr. Stone. I found it to be kind of boring, but I've heard of it. Rising of the Shield Hero, basically Rising of the Cringe Hero. It's basically just a super mopey Isekai character. I tried watching it but couldn't get into it. They just did it. Redo of Healer goes too far, where Sword Art Online doesn't go very far. Rising of the Shield Hero is right on it. And I watched Spy Family for the first season, but I just kind of got bored. It kind of walks the line between how's that? Is that better? I tried Dr. Stone. I didn't like any of the characters, so I gave up. Rising of the Shield Hero is kind of like Rising of the Cringe Hero. It just he doesn't decide if he wants to be evil or not, so he's just kind of in the middle, and it kind of bothered me. And Spy Family, I watched the first season, but the family dynamic mixed with spy stuff wasn't really my thing. They're all extremely popular. Okay, so you can hear me now. Good. That's what I'm about to get obliterated. I was waiting so that you could hear me. I had so much scuff. I had... Oh yeah, no, I know far too many things about far too many things. She just wiped out most of my health. So I think I got one of my... I was having a lot of issues. I've tried streaming multiple times today, but ran into a whole bunch of scuff. That's why I was waiting for you to be back in so I could ask you. I was having encoding overloaded issue earlier. I think I got that for the most part alleviated. It seems to only be with this game. So yeah, I had an encoding overloading issue earlier. I think I got that taken care of. I just had to restart my computer and play with my settings for a little bit. I also had to literally redo my entire stream overlay because some of the tweaks I had to change some stuff. I'm also now running on an unstable bitrate, but that was on purpose because it was supposed to make everything look better. Are there any lag or tearing or pixelation issues that you have noticed? I think that's the most important thing. Twitch, I maybe set the wrong encoder for me instead of the GPU. But see, it's not so much Twitch that was doing that, because in OBS I pick my encoder, and I use the NVEC encoder because that's what everyone recommends. I can run the X264 encoder or the AMD encoder, but because AMD is running my game, so I switched it over to the NVEC encoder, which is the one that was recommended anyway. It's the NVIDIA encoder. But it didn't happen until I updated OBS earlier today. Therein lies the problem. I updated OBS. I might have updated it yesterday, I don't remember. But how is the stream looking? Does it look fine? Because I adjusted a ton of settings. Oh, my desktop looks amazing. Okay, good. That was... I was trying to make sure I wasn't getting any pixelation, any screen tearing, or any lag. So I'm glad. Thank you for letting me know. Because yeah, I had to tweak so many things. This is also a different game than yesterday. But yeah, my stream manager is telling me I'm running at an unstable bit rate, but that's because I changed one of my encoder settings, because it usually runs on a constant bit rate encoder. I switched it to something Q. It's one of the better ones that everybody says if you can run it. The game is clearer than your avatar. My avatar looked like crap. I'm not sure how to adjust my avatar. Oh, it seems bright. Actually, I can adjust that. No. Yes. No. Ah. Yes. Intensity. Okay, I turned down the brightness on my character. Does that look better? Look a little bit more less aggressive. Now you look dead. That's okay. I am a demon after all. No, I can understand it looking bright. It just makes it look weird and awkward. So, you know, I'm fine turning down the brightness on me. That's the only downside. I was trying to play with, after I got mad at my game and my computer last night. I did go in and started looking around at messing with some of the messing with my avatar and trying to redo some of the textures on him, but I really need to sit down and watch some videos. Hi Gaming Padawan, how are you? Welcome back to hopefully scuff-free stream. Not used to being in front of my PC though, everything is so vibrant. I can see that, yeah. I try to avoid watching Twitch on my phone. I watch on my iPad a lot if I'm like in the kitchen. I'm doing okay, Gaming Padawan. I was extremely stressed earlier because I was having streaming issues. I don't know if you saw, I actually deleted them. I had like 5 different 5-minute vids pop up, stream on the laptop or your TV. But yeah, I was having a lot of PC tech streaming issues earlier. So I had to close my stream down like 5 different times, mess with a whole bunch of different things. And then get everything, I had to actually restart my computer, update my GPU, CPU, OBS, a whole bunch of stuff. It was a massive pain in the ass. But hopefully everything looks a little bit clearer now, a little bit cleaner. Because I did adjust a lot of my encoder settings. I did switch my canvas size to actually match my PC resolution. It was, I mean, first world problem, obviously. First world problem. I should not be complaining about it because there's a lot worse things in the world. But you know, it's definitely extremely annoying just because all I wanted to do was get on and play and chat with people. I was gonna stream like 4 hours ago. Although I did go and touch grass. I went thrifting, even though I didn't find, been looking for a new hard-shelled luggage. I have 2. I'm trying to get another big one for my, next trip to Japan, this upcoming February, but unfortunately I didn't find one, but I've got time. I've got time to look. But yeah, getting all my stream stuff I think a lot of it started just with the OBS update. That was the biggest thing. There's an OBS update, and I've been ignoring it for like a week. And I was fine, and I finally just said, screw it, I might as well get it. I mean, I go outside 4 days a week for work. I do 4 10.5-hour days, so I go outside. But it was nice. I went, it's super rainy today, which I absolutely love. I love rainy weather. And it was a downpour while I was out driving, but it was rather calming. And then I got home to computer issues, and that sucked. But, you know, like I said, first world problems. Like, there's so many other bad things in the world. If that was the worst thing that happened in my day, I really can't complain too much about it. But I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well today. I hope the rest of your work day yesterday went well. And welcome back. I switched games today. I haven't opened up the other one because I'm afraid it'll be a laggy mess like it was last night. So we moved over to Melty Blood type Lumina, which is actually based off of Tsukihime. I hope I pronounced that right. Tsukihime, which is a Type Moon visual novel. Type Moon's best known for doing the Fate series. And I was talking about earlier how it's literally like the most basic looking characters for a fighting game. Like they're not vibrant or flamboyant characters, but it is one of the more fun, flowy fighting games where even if you're not super good at fighting games, it's really, really fun. Makes you feel very overpowered. Just in my protection. Yeah, well, I mean, tech issues are running rampant, it seems. How dare you, Star Wars minion? You should always be watching my streams on your crazy desktop spread out across all those monitors. But, Padawan, hopefully you got your tech issues, hopefully you got them figured out. In this day and age, losing connection to the internet, definitely not a fun thing. Especially since I know a lot of jobs require it. Whenever my job, whenever we lose connection to the internet, we can't work. Oh, my IRL job, not my streaming job. I mean, technically, I guess it would be true for both. Oh, not getting beat up by the maid with a broom. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I've noticed. I used to. There are a couple streamers I used to watch, not so much anymore, but whenever I'd leave work, I'd turn Twitch on my phone and connect it to my car and just listen. I wouldn't actively participate while I'm driving. I don't advocate that. But yeah, the connection was always extremely spotty. So I actually on my phone, I went in and actually looked at the Twitch settings on mobile, and you can adjust them, but yeah, they're not great. It really does want way more than even YouTube. YouTube you can potentially run on an old Nokia phone. Yeah, upside of going and touching grass, I usually do all my grocery shopping. I meal prep. So, oh, that was a tree. I meal prep on Sundays usually for my whole week. Saves me some time because I work longer shifts, and the drive home takes quite a bit of time. Yeah, it does work Sundays for the most part. Just watch YouTube on my phone on break. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. YouTube does, you can run YouTube with next to no internet. But my drive home from work usually takes quite a bit, and I work early in the morning, so by the time I get home I don't have a lot of time to myself. So I meal prep on Sunday, and I do all my grocery shopping on Thursday when I get off work. So I basically try to avoid going to the store the rest of the week. The upside of going and touching grass today is traffic was really bad, but I was in a little strip mall area that had a little grocery store, so I actually went out of my normal routine and went and picked up some more interesting food and snacks just for the day or two. Outside of my regular stuff, so, you know, the small things in life. It's the small things in life. I very rarely go outside of my routine. I enjoy having routines. I don't like going outside of them. It tends to give me pretty severe panic attacks, but I did this one to myself, so hopefully, although I did panic a little bit as soon as I went out of my routine, got home to computer errors, but just keep telling myself it was good. It was good. I did something fun. Mine's a little autistic-y and OCD-esque. I am a massive routine person. I have been since I was a child. Like even when even when I have like my free time, my days off, I plan things down to like the minute, and when they don't go the way I plan them, I kind of have little panic attacks. I would assume I'm very unpleasant to be around in IRL when that happens. It was one of the reasons why I stopped doing strict schedules on my streaming, because if I missed it for any reason, I just made myself feel horrible about it. I'm trying to be a little bit more lax with myself as I get older, trying not to worry as much about schedules. But I think it's why I did better in high school than I did in college. Actually finishing high school, not finishing college, because college was not a strict schedule per se. You have a lot more autonomy, and I don't mind autonomy, but there were times where I just legitimately would not go. Yeah, I just wouldn't go just because I had the option. I'd go and do something else, whereas in high school I didn't really so much have the option to not go. At least I didn't. Yeah, I usually save my lack of routine and exploration for when I go on the one time a year I go on vacation. I don't like this character as much. She's fun, but she's not as fun as the last character. Yeah, no, definitely. That's exactly the thing. Like I don't have many vivid memories from when I was a kid, but one of the ones I do have is I'm from my hometown is a very, very snowy place, so we would, frequently not have school due to snow. Yeah, I love sticking to a schedule, but not so much a me making my own schedule, 'cause, well, I mean, I do it anyway. But like back when I'd have snow days and stuff from school, I'd just sit around and play like Jet Moto, the original Jet Moto, and there'd just be snow outside, and just the carefree feeling of I don't have to do anything today. You know, take a nap, you don't feel like you're wasting, like, I would love to take a nap a good chunk of the time, but anytime now when I take a nap or I'm just sitting around doing nothing, I feel like I'm wasting time. Because like you said, you know, we had more free time, and the older I get, I'm like, I don't have free time, I have to accomplish something, I can't take a nap, I can't sit around, I don't read as much as I used to. And that's even changed in like the last year, because I've got like 300 manga volumes on my iPad. Like last year I think I read like 900 manga volumes, and this year I think I'm at like a third of that, just because I'm like, no, I want to stream, or I want to play a game, or, you know, I spent money on this, I spent money on that, I need to catch up on my shows, I need to be, I can't just be laying around. So yeah, it gets to be obnoxious not being able to just enjoy myself the older I get. It's like, well, I have to go to work, I have to waste all this time doing that, because I have to, you know, afford to live. The streaming schedule, I want to say I did okay with it, but I did not. I think I followed it for like 2 weeks, and then it got to be too much. I was worrying about everything. So I kept having to cancel streams or postpone streams, or I'd have, you know, I get stuck in traffic, have computer issues, have VR issues, and stuff would have to get postponed and moved. Oh, 100%. 100% everything's more expensive. I bought a house years ago when I was a lot younger. I don't have it anymore, but I bought a house years ago, and my mortgage was... My rent is over twice what my mortgage was back then. And it was a 2-story house with a basement. And yeah, just the cost of living anymore is insane. Like, we're still not to the point where internet's free, where internet honestly should be free, just because everything requires it. We all have to pay for it. In the US, it's impossible to exist without a car. Like, everybody's like, you can take public transit, but public transit here doesn't go to most places, so you really couldn't. That's why I really like, you know, whenever I go to Japan, I love it, because you can ride the trains everywhere and have a short walk to basically anything. The US does not have that, because all our leaders are basically all own stock in oil, so we have to have cars. So not only do you have to spend tens of thousands of dollars on a vehicle, but you have to pay for insurance on said vehicle, registration yearly on said vehicle. Oh yeah, that is, well, but you see, even in the US, even if you live close to your workplace, going and getting groceries, going to, you know, if there's an emergency, or if, you know, I mean, yeah, you could definitely order everything online, but that adds up very quickly too. That's not always necessarily feasible to order everything. It's just, it's become very, very difficult in this day and age to just exist. Like, every time I leave my apartment, it's like, okay, how much is this gonna cost me? And the US is so... The US, I don't know about other places, because I don't keep up with politics. Even here, I don't keep up with politics. But I do know for a fact that even in the US especially, everything's so divided that no one will ever potentially agree to make things easier for people. Which is unfortunate. In this day and age with the technology we have, things could be so much easier. Oh, thanks for the lurk. Thanks for the lurk. No, you can't run to the store. You don't live close enough. You have to drive to the store. That's what we were just talking about. Are you actually gonna run though, or are you gonna drive? I don't run anywhere. But it's across the street. To be fair, the maximum amount of money I'm willing to spend on a simple shit, I hate walking. I enjoy walking, just not here. I'm willing to spend on a single day is 30 pounds, and if I'm going to pay more than that, I have to schedule for it. See, that's fair. It's just unfortunate where I live, gas and the time to get anywhere is obscene. Like it is ridiculously. Just me driving, like if I were to drive across town, it's gonna take me 45 minutes to an hour. And it's gonna cost me far too much, literally far too much. Just to basically exist to go anywhere. And I think what 30 pounds is, I think 30 pounds is 45 USD. I think. Oh yeah, traffic and idiot drivers here is absolutely obscene. We'll put it this way, for me to drive to work in the morning takes me about 17 minutes. The other day when I was driving home, it took me 45 minutes to get home. Like it is not a simple thing. And now I'm a fairly indoor kid. I don't go out much because I just don't. I'm socially inept and socially awkward, so I tend to just stay home all the time. So I can make a tank of gas for myself last a week. Or a tank of petrol, since you're in Europe. Last about a week. But then when I filled up, that's 40 USD. And I know people that I work with that spend twice that a week just to get to work. On top of that, that doesn't include car maintenance, paying for the car insurance, car registration, like everything's nickel and diming you just to exist. All to make somebody else a whole bunch of money. So they can make our lives way more difficult. No, when I was younger, I was far more social. I went to parties and I had friends, and as I got older, I kind of lost that. I didn't trust as many people, and that's just things happen in life with abandonment issues and trust issues and things that I just don't want to deal with anymore. So I keep most people at arm's length as a defense mechanism. So when I say inept, I'm more out of the norm of what society deems normal. Like I don't drink, I don't do drugs. I have done both, but I quit doing them years ago just because it just messed me up. So I'm basically just raw dogging life over here. The only thing I save up for, like, the only big thing I try and do every year is go on vacation, which is I go to a country of people that don't talk to each other, and I absolutely adore it. It's one of my favorite things because I feel in my element. I feel in my element whenever I go to Japan because nobody there will talk to you. I mean, they will if you start a conversation, but they're all very, very like shy, keep to themselves people. And I feel very, very comfortable with that. Whereas the country I live in is very extroverted. To be normal here, you have to be very extroverted, and I'm not. I mean, that's why I stream behind an avatar. Yeah, you know, that's my armor. That's what I can sit behind that and feel more confident and feel more comfortable and talk and be weird and not feel like people are judging me in a negative way. And if they are, they're only judging the avatar. They're not judging me. It's fine. So it's just that the little things in life that I do to make myself feel more normal. Even though I'm now part of a subset of people that are also considered very strange. These VTubers are this weird little subset of people, and if that's the funny thing. A lot of VTubers that I watch and interact with and things like that and enjoy. Oh yeah, you can only be yeah. Surviving in this world is a struggle day in, day out. But most of the VTubers I'm a big fan of, a lot of them have social anxiety or health issues, or they just, you know, not comfortable with themselves, so that's why they VTube. They're probably fairly lovely people. They could probably get away with streaming as themselves and everything, but for some reason they still hide behind their avatars, their monikers. Otherwise, you know, they'd be like Pokimane, being real popular, being herself on stream. But then we have like QT Cinder, well, Cutie does, she does other stuff. We have like Iron Mouse who hides behind her avatar. I don't want to say hides because that's a negative connotation. But like Iron Mouse who streams from behind her avatar because of medical conditions. Or you have Henya who streams behind her avatar because she has crippling social anxiety. So I'm just, in all honesty, I'm happy that I found something that could make me feel a little bit more normal in a community that makes me feel a little bit more normal, so I don't always feel like I'm on the outside looking in. Yeah, every day is a struggle. Like today, I woke up at a good time and I had breakfast and I watched some anime and I went out and about and I came back to computer issues. Everything about today was rather pleasant with the exception of the computer issues, which it looks like they're, for the most part, fixed. And my stream is apparently, maybe, hopefully fixed. We'll see until OBS updates again and breaks it all again. You know, that's probably also very, very true. There's always something marginalizing people, but now more than ever with the internet being around and an easy way for people to spread information and hatred and all sorts of stupid nonsense, people are definitely not as comfortable with themselves as they used to be because, you know, you're scrolling on Instagram or, heaven forbid, TikTok, and somebody talks shit about something you enjoy and now you have a complex about it, or insults something that you like and now you don't know if you should like it. Yeah, no. I mean, I'm a cisgendered male and I have a plushie collection, which for the longest time I felt very awkward about. I had exes make fun of me because I love cute plushies. and it's not quote unquote masculine. So yeah, for a long time I had to deal with coming to terms with the fact that I don't care. I love my cute plushies. I think they're adorable. There's nothing wrong with that. The whole masculine, feminine, having to like things is stupid. I just like what you like, but you know, it took me years to get to that point. And yeah, not everybody has that wherewithal or that strength of mind to just be like, you know what, I'm just gonna be me, and that sucks. Since that happened and I was finally like, you know what, I'm gonna like what I like. I have a very cool plush collection. It has grown by leaps and bounds. Well, when I have the money and find one that I like and it's on sale. I say as I look up at the 2 new Gloomy Bear plushes that I got in yesterday, which are super cute, but Gloomy Bear was having a buy one get one free sale, so I couldn't say no. Yeah, I think a lot of, like, you're right, a lot of people are definitely not comfortable with themselves nowadays, unfortunately. I also had a lot of people make fun of me years ago when I don't play like sports games. I stopped playing Call of Duty, so everybody's like, are you gaming? I'm like, yeah. Like, what are you playing? Like, Animal Crossing. I think I had a couple 100 hours in the newest Animal Crossing, and they're like, why do you play that? I'm like, because it's awesome, and it's cute, and I can design my own houses. But yeah, no, coming to terms with yourself and what makes you comfortable and the things that you like is definitely a struggle. But I'm gonna continue being the weird guy that listens to super heavy metal, but loves slice of life romance anime and collecting plushies and anime figures. I'm getting far too much into games where I get to design things and decorate things. The only reason I wanted to play Final Fantasy XIV is because you could apparently own a house that you can decorate. Then I found out that it's really expensive and difficult and requires a very long time commitment. But apparently Hello Kitty Island Adventure is coming to PC, so I'm low-key probably gonna play that. The older I get, the more I become Butters in South Park. I'm playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure. That's been my TED Talk. So I always get into Padawan, you and I always get into deep existential discussions whenever you come in when you're not at work. We're always talking about something deep for Twitch. I do enjoy it though, I do enjoy it. Oh, she beat me. Oh, she beat me. I think this is the first character that's given me my encoding overloaded error on OBS. And I'm not going to do anything about it. Like one of 2 games that do it. This is very true. However, the reason is there's not much else to talk about except politics and things that are happening in the world right now with low birth rate in Japan. Yeah, Japan is, I think their population went down 800,000 people in like the last year. Yeah, they have a massively decreased birth rate. When I have some friends in Japan and I asked them about it. I don't think there's any one reason for it. So I kind of got a myriad of answers from them about why they think it is. But I got everything from the cost of living is too high versus what we make. So why would we have kids? You know, it's hard enough taking care of ourselves. Or, you know, we have to work all the time just to live, so we don't have time for kids. So that was another part of it. Or, you know, you get the common one here in the US is, have you seen the state of the world? Why would we procreate? So yeah, no, definitely that is definitely a humongous thing. And yeah, unfortunately politics is definitely a thing to talk about, or things that are happening in the world right now. Politics, I try and avoid politics. Politics to me is just nonsense. Too much bullshit. It's just so much. Oh, I unlocked them as solitary playable characters. Hell yeah. Okay. Or maybe I already had them. Maybe I already had them. Okay, I already beat the game with Shiki, so we've already beaten arcade mode with the first 5 characters. I think CL's been my favorite character. Not to switch topics. I'm more talking to myself on this one, but I think CL so far might be my main. I like how she plays. She plays like my favorite character from BlazBlue. I just keep racking up the Steam achievements every time I do stuff in this game. Making me feel good. I think it was finances and all the standards the women have for men and love kind of feel this they give up. Yeah, no, I completely agree with that. One of my friends, he's Australian, he's actually from Australia. He stopped dating in Australia because of just how everyone was treating relationships and things like that. Now he's married to a Japanese woman living in Japan, and I met her last time I was there, and she's super duper sweet. But she's also not like that standard. Like he's not a bossy person. He's super duper sweet person. They get along really well. But I think she kind of runs the relationship, but not in a negative way, because I think he kind of prefers it that way. I'm just happy he found somebody that kind of fit with what he was looking for. Hey Bex, how you doing? Padawan and I are just having big brain conversations about the state of the world while I play a game that I had so many scuff issues earlier that took me almost an hour and a half to get stream going. Yeah, about the world and life itself. Horrible. now that all of my scuff issues have kind of been fixed and I'm able to stream without my game lagging or OBS throwing errors, and I got all my stuff reset up, not too bad. I went and touched grass today, which I'm not a huge fan of, but you know, I went out into the world. How are you? Yeah, Padawan, yeah, I haven't given up on, you know, finding somebody, hopefully one day. Oh, right, but yeah, that was an issue. That's just that my ex and I did not 100% get along at all because I was expected to be a specific way, and that was not a way that I was, and it was one of those she can fix me type things, which shouldn't have to fix a person. You should be happy with the person you're with, but she was definitely not happy with me. But yeah, I do know a lot of men and even women have given up on anything just because of the state of how everything is with dating and how everyone treats each other. Oh no, yeah, no, she I wasn't allowed, I got criticized when I watched anime, video games, and all of my like collections were clutter and there was no reason that I had them. I wasn't manly enough, I needed to have more manlier hobbies. My plushies were stupid, there was no reason that I should have them. That, you know, that all kind of came down to finding out I need to be true to myself, whatnot, and like the things that I liked. But she got the house and the dog, Padawan. She got the house and the dog. I don't care about the house, but I miss the dog. It wasn't nagging. It wasn't anything like that. It's constructive criticism's always fine. It's tearing a person down at their base level of who they are. That becomes a problem. And that's men or women. I've known plenty of toxic men who are the exact same way. I've met some people I'm like, have you met my ex-wife? You guys are very similar. Because I had another ex who went back to her toxic boyfriend because she was so used to it, and that was another depressing thing. I don't know. Now I sit in my room listening to my loud ass upstairs neighbors stomp around and play games on the internet as an anime boy. Oh, countered. That's a cool move. Yeah, that was. It was always. It's the like the meme joke. I'll start with Padawan. I saw Bex is coming afterwards. Hey, yeah, that I don't understand the whole bad boy thing, but I always used to make the joke, what, you like bad boys? Well, hello, I am bad at everything. They don't find it funny usually. But no, Bex, you were 100% right. A woman that doesn't care about it would put it in early grade first. Yeah, no, because there's a difference between nagging and tearing a person down. 100% there's a difference between nagging and tearing a person down. Nagging can be positive, if not moderately annoying. Tearing somebody down is vastly different. Somebody who doesn't care will tear you down. There are a lot of things where, you know, a woman will nag you because she cares. Like, I've had friends who had drinking problems and they'd be like, maybe you should drink a little bit less, you know, not trying to tear them down or not trying to insult them about their choices, but honestly looking out for their health. That's healthy. But tearing somebody down because you don't care about them and you pretend to care about them, that is the bad thing. Yeah, nagging is 100% all about communication skills. And proper communication is the good thing. My ex didn't like when I communicated because she had too much to worry about and didn't want to deal with any of me being sad or depressed, even though I always listened. Believe me, I was not perfect. I'm far from perfect, so I'll never say anything like that. But yeah, it came down to when I needed help, she couldn't be bothered. But whenever she needed help, I had to drop everything I was doing. But one day, we'll see. I might be dead, but one day I hope to find somebody that is cool with me as I am. All broken and junk. Star Wars Minion and Zombie Girl said they've made it their mission to try and find me somebody. Yeah, society is very much, that was Padawan and I were talking about that a little bit ago. The guys have to, society assumes guys have to be all masculine, and I am far from masculine. But like I said, I'm a cisgender straight male. And I have a plushie collection because they're adorable. And it took me years to become okay with the fact that I don't need to be ashamed that I enjoy cute things. I mean, I'll still listen to death metal and play fighting games and like edgy characters because of their designs, but I literally just got in 2 gloomy bears yesterday and they're freaking cute as hell. But yeah, expressing anything other than anger, and I'm not an angry person. I'm a sad person, but that's clinical depression. And yeah, society is not particularly kind to us sad people. I mean, it's made leaps and bounds since I was a kid, but it's still not in a good, healthy place. And now my trainer messages me on Discord after I think I got everything fixed. They do say there's an old dude, the mask guy is boring, predictable, but I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, Padawan, I think that's more girls are addicted to. I think although that's not necessarily an age group anymore, unfortunately. I think that's a mindset. It's the immaturity of certain people. Which, with guys, it'll be the guys that say they're bad boys. It's because they're immature. And with women being addicted to drama, I think that's going to be more girls are addicted to drama because they're immature as well. No, there shouldn't be anything wrong with guys being into cute things. I agree with you there, Bex. There should not be anything wrong with that, but society thinks there is. The amount of times when I was younger, people were like, "Oh, you gay?" I'm like, "I'm not, but there'd be nothing wrong if I was. But I just like cute things. There shouldn't be anything wrong with that."
パーフェクトバーンユアマジックサークルファイ
Yeah, there's just a lot of people have just given up. It's gotten more and more difficult. A lot of stuff has just gotten really, really toxic. Also, like here in the U.S., from what I've seen, the only place to meet people is at a bar. I don't drink, and Tinder is depressing. Oh, need to hit a button.
10人分の魂を守りながらの戦い。独角である俺には理解できない境地だ。あんなものがふらりと迷い込むとは考えづらい。どうやらこの町には
I did download Tinder once, tried that for about 2 months, got 0 matches. Yep. Yeah, those are immature people and unfortunate blanket statements about, oh, if you can tell them, no, I never wanted to, I don't want to promise or anything stupid, I know maybe I'm like, man, if you don't want that stupid stuff. Yeah, I know a lot of women that aren't, you know, that like the normal guy. Unfortunately, they're all taken. Also, one of my best friends is a girl, and she used to be the drama person, but as she got older, she settled down and actually got a nice person, and so it's one of those things that I think it's largely a maturity thing. It's learning. It's learning, just like anything. Guys have to learn to not be the bad boys because that's not good for them, and you know. But yeah, blanket statements are not always great. I try and avoid those. Do I have? Oh good, I can unlock all the rest of these guest illustrations. Yay! I unlocked all the neat, pretty things. Yeah, that one's cool. I like CL. CL's a good character. That's very fan servicey. Fan servicey. That's just badass. That's just edgy and badass right there. The inner edgelord in me likes it. Oh yeah, all Padawan, all 3 of my mods are wonderful, wonderful women. They're very kind. I mean, I'm over 35, but I don't go to bars. I'm definitely not loud, but I will say bro. And I no longer know if I'm being ironic when I say it. Most of the time I'll say brah. Brah, come on, brah. But no, I definitely, yeah, no, I don't drink. I gave up on drinking. I don't have the tolerance for it. I tried drinking some sort of wine thing the other day and made like 2 sips in and almost fell over. I'm very much a lightweight. Bro. No, I know what you mean. I just always like that, bro. Oh, that's cool. Cool little vampire picture. Oh, another CL. Another CL. I think CL might be best girl in this game. I think she's the one I'm having the most fun playing with. Oh, they're adorable though. Guys mostly go to the bar just to hang out with their bros and blow off steam from work. Sometimes. Now, I don't know what it's like in, I think you're in the UK. I think we've discussed this before. I think in the UK that might be more so like that. Now, here in the US, from what I've seen, that's not necessarily the truth. It could be. It could be. I just might be seeing the wrong areas. But a lot of the times here, that is 100% not the case. Okay, I can't say 100%. That's a blanket statement. I just said I don't like making blanket statements. But yeah, bar culture here in the US is very much a hookup culture type thing. It didn't used to be that way, I want to say, back when I drank. Me and my friends would go out and blow off steam, but that has dramatically changed. And I do know some UK people, and I think in the UK it's a little bit more civilized, a little bit more relaxed, because I've even watched C-Dog VA just did a bar stream when he was in the US, and he looked absolutely miserable because he was with other male streamers, and yeah, they were kind of blowing off steam and hanging out, but he looked like he was very uncomfortable with how everything was going. Like it was very different from what he's used to, although I will say he has lived in Japan for a while, and their bar culture is also vastly different. Oh, that one's super cute. That's a really cute animation. But yeah, I mean, the last time I went to a bar was during my divorce, which was like 4.5 years ago. And yeah, it was gross. Oh, that one's cute too. I like these cute ones. Cute ones are neat. Need to find a way to, I'm sure I can download these. I'm sure I can Google all of these if I wanna put them in on my desktop. Oh, Neverfar, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. Oh, Raiders, if you do not know me, I am Zombie Bait. I am just your normal average, thank you Bex for the shout out. I'm just your average elder emo demon VTuber. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I could probably find better fan art than the ones in the, I know, but they're just so cool. Like, look at that. Hi Neverfar, what were you playing? How are you? You were just playing Dying Light 2. I have not played that. Yes, Padawan, we are definitely having a deep conversation about the world. Raiders, welcome to my TED Talk. We're talking about dating culture in the United States and how it's toxic. While also looking at super cute, gaming's going decently well. I'm actually just going through Melty Blood type Lumina, where we're playing through as each individual character to see which one I'm gonna main. I think I'm gonna main as CL. But we were hold on, since Raiders just came in, we're gonna snooze my ads for 5 minutes. Snooze for 5 minutes. Words and stuff and things. Oh yeah, but I was having tech issues earlier where my game wouldn't stream right. I was getting crazy amounts of lag, but I got it fixed. So the gaming has been fun. We're just literally running through a whole bunch of different characters, and yeah, playing games, chatting with chat. Chat, I appreciate you. I appreciate you rating in, so I snoozed my ads so you didn't have to get them right when you came in, because I hate when that happens, and I appreciate everybody being here. Yeah, we're just playing. We're skipping story. We're skipping story largely because we're just talking a whole bunch. What do I mean? What do I mean? That I appreciate them coming in? I don't say things I don't mean. No, I do appreciate. I don't get too many raids, but when they come in, I always appreciate meeting new people, chatting with new people. And Never Far super cool. Never Far super cool. I actually raided out to her the other day. She was playing Become Human? Become Human, I think was the name of the game. And had an absolutely ridiculous house that they had built. It was absolutely crazy. They, oh, good God. Never Far, if I remember correctly. No, not Detroit Become Human. Only Human, sorry. I think it's called Only Human. It just came out. It just came out a couple weeks ago. Not Detroit Become Human. I actually have that on my my backlog to play. I was debating streaming it, but I don't know how interesting. Once Human, thank you, Padawan. Yes, Once Human. That's what they were playing. And yeah, literally, I think they had done like a 24-hour stream with some of their friends and had built this absolutely insane, basically mansion. Yeah, I put my Beat Saber streams on hold for just a little bit because I feel people kind of got bored of me seeing me play it twice a week. I'll get back to it though. I'll get back to it. I put way too much effort into my Beat Saber stream. I put way too much effort into my Beat Saber stream to not use it. But I went to my went to fighting games again. It is a heck of a workout, especially when I was doing like 2.5 hours at a time. But I started up doing my fighting games again, because they've been in my backlog for a while where I'll just play them periodically. But EVO just happened last week, and one of my followers, Squeakers, was actually competing in EVO. And he was actually tutoring me in the fight mechanics for some games, so I'm hoping if I can keep practicing I might go and do EVO next year, which I think would be really, really fun. Well, Padawan, I'll have to do a Beat Saber stream before too long for you. I swear to God, if you give me Poodle Maps or Expert Plus songs, I'll have to skip them. I'm not good enough for that. I always appreciate the songs with multiple choices that allow me to actually not mess up. A supermarket simulator? That was such a weird day. It got to the point where I think I played it for like 7 or 8 straight hours. I completely, at one point, stopped talking to chat because I was so engrossed in upgrading and stocking, which is stupid because I used to do that as a job and I hated it. But yeah, I need to reopen my store back up and get back to my supermarket. It's been closed for too long. Yeah, that was an insanely long stream that day. I can't. Oh, I think I had 1 or 2 raids that day too. Is that why chat stopped talking? Okay, I thought everybody fell asleep. I had trip hop playing in the background, and I was just trying to massively organize everything. The tism, my OCD, and my ADHD all reached like a fever pitch of yes, this is what we're going to be doing. And I was unable to break from it. I got so freaking lost in that game. They're just sim games like that just get to me when there are enough layers there to keep all the parts of my brain going, but not too many to make it too complicated. Like I've got Euro Truck Simulator, and I want to get back into Euro Truck Simulator because it's really fun. Yeah, you were commenting about what I should stock more of and how I could do certain things. I think you were making the game more complicated than the game actually was. You're like, can you do this? Can you do this? But they are actually in the process, because that game's still in early access. They said they're gonna add a bunch of stuff to it, and it's gonna get more complicated. Pre-roll ads are on. Yeah, I think Iggy rated me. Iggy just changed her name. Iggy changed her name to Pork Chop. I think that's what it is. Yeah, Pork Chop VT. She changed her name, her streamer name. I was supposed to have a collab with her this week, and I don't think it's happening. She's still not answered me back on Discord. I think she's doing a music stream tomorrow, along with a new model debut. I don't know. A whole bunch of people are doing a whole bunch of things. I'm just over here trying to get better at fighting games. No, the Iggy to, oh no, thank you so much for the raid, Neverfar. I appreciate it. I will hopefully talk to you soon, and hopefully I can raid you another time. But get some rest, get hydrated, and I hope you have a fantastic night. Padawan, no, Padawan, she actually was Iggy Von Truffle. But she basically modeled her character after a pig. That's why the pork chop wasn't a massive change. That character. Ah, okay. I think I know why I'm getting that encoding error. The 3D, but it's when I'm on the 3D backgrounds. When I get the 3D backgrounds, I get the encoding error, and I lose about 5 to 6 FPS. I just have to get through this. This stage, I think in particular, does not like. When you're stuck in the corner, it doesn't have to render the full stage. Stay in the corner. Stay in the corner. I don't want to lose those frames. But yeah, she's doing a whole bunch of old Pork Chop VT's doing a whole bunch of rebranding stuff. She changed, she went and redid her whole model, and I think she said she's working on an EP. I don't know. We're Twitter mutuals, so I see her stuff pop up when I open Twitter. We stream at vastly different times. She tends to stream fairly late, usually when I'm either done streaming or sleeping. I'm on such a weird on a weird schedule for well, I don't want to make my blanket statements, but a lot of streamers do later streams than me. Because I work, since I gotta be up for work at like 5:30 in the morning most of the week, I tend to stream a little bit earlier, because I don't stay up until 2-3 a.m. anymore, sadly. I want to. I miss the nighttime. Can't always catch a stream at once, sometimes I do if they're sleepy. Yeah, unfortunately. I'd like to stream. I should have streamed even earlier, that way I could stream for more people in the UK and Europe. Or stream even later so I can stream for the couple friends I have in Japan. So right now in Japan it's 7 a.m.? 7 or 8 a.m. Ah. I miss all my friends in other countries. Yeah, times see, work's not super difficult for me to schedule around. If I could realistically, I could just stream Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I work Monday through Thursday, but since I don't work on Fridays, I could realistically skip streaming Monday through Wednesday. And because by the time I get home, I only have about 3 hours before I have to go to sleep, so I could realistically skip that and only stream on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, not have it affect work or sleep. But I really don't like having that many days in between when I stream, even though there are quite a few that do. I can't remember if it's Chibidoki. I don't remember if it's Chibidoki or not. I think she streams Wednesday through Sunday or Thursday through Sunday. But I'm trying to find something that's a little bit more, I don't know, something that works for people that actually like to interact and chat and watch me game, and I always like to interact with my chat and talk to everybody. Like, I don't really care who it is. If somebody talks in my chat, I'm going to interact with them. That's a large part of why I'm here. I like talking to people. I can play games. I can play games without... Chibidoki is a very loud streamer, and I adore her. I think she's so adorable. And she has such a big personality on stream. And even though she's a big streamer, I actually really admire how she still likes to interact with her chat. That was definitely a big thing for me, is I really like interacting with chat. So I'm trying to find ways to find times and days that work for the people that do come in to talk to me and chat with me and hang out with me. I've been kind of experimenting with shorter streams on my work days and longer ones when I'm not working. I've just been dealing with a lot of scuff lately with PC stuff. It's been putting a damper, because if my whole stream kind of goes down, I don't usually try and get it back up that night. Because I'm usually just pissed off. Which is what happened yesterday. No, she obviously can't talk to everybody. I think I was watching one where she had like 5,000 people in stream, and she was still managing to interact with quite a few people. I think she's on slow mode. I'm not 100% sure. I know Henya runs slow mode and Fillion runs slow mode, so their chats don't just back up. They can only really... person can only comment once every 30 seconds, so it kind of keeps it down a little bit. But yeah, keeping up with that many people would definitely be intense. I'd like to try it. I'd love to try it. Yeah, I think that's what slow mode is for, is to stop people from spamming. Which, I'm not going to turn on slow mode. People can talk as much as they want. I enjoy that. Plus, if I'm ever doing Beat Saber streams, I always ask for people to spam emotes. Just because they rain from the sky and it distracts me, and it's really fun. Actually, that's where Neverfar started following me, was I was doing a Beat Saber stream and they popped in. Then we talked about Beat Saber for like 30-40 minutes. But no, that was one thing. One of my other mods, Star Wars, Minion, that was a big thing that she had said. She goes, "You are really active with your chat," and I said, "Yeah, I want to talk to everybody." I mean, approach me in real life, and I'm not going to talk to anybody, but come into my chat and say something to me, and I'll talk to everybody. I'll make everybody feel welcome. I'll try and talk to everybody. I'll bring up random ass topics. I'll have random TED Talks.
今来た悪
オープンユアマジックサーキット今
そこか
バギ
そこ
Oh, this character, my computer is not gonna like this character. That's nothing but particle effects.
そこ
Yeah, the only time I would ever turn on slow mode is if I'm having problems keeping up with chat. And I have people that aren't feeling like that they're like I'm not being able to interact with people. That would be when I would turn on that mode. I have the ability; it's an option. This is not a good stream character. He's got too many particle effects. He is messing up my encoding. But yeah, I've been trying to work on how to like doing some shorter streams, which is a good thing with the fighting games, because I'll get home from work and I'll, you know, a couple hours. I think if I were to sit here and play this for 6 hours, nobody would be here. That would not be particularly interesting to watch me play every character for like 6 hours. I think for fighting games, 2 to 3 is probably pretty good. It's also different, like, Zentrea was doing like 8-hour Tekken streams, but she actively had her trainers on Discord voice, and she wasn't paying attention to chat whatsoever. But she would do like 8-hour Tekken streams, and I'd leave it in the background, but it's honestly not super. It gets kind of boring. Yeah, that's why like this stream this is an hour and 47 minutes. I'll probably do this a little bit longer. But yeah, my big thing is like I practice these games outside of stream as well. My big thing was just kind of, I wanted to try each of them on stream, things like that. But I mean, like it might be different if I have my trainer on Discord and we're doing matches. Like that would be more interesting, because then you're actively watching something different. But I mean, yeah, this stream will probably, you know, another 20 minutes or so, make it through this character, maybe one more. And then probably set up something different for stream tomorrow. Don't know yet. I need to not buy any more games, even though there is another game I want that's on sale. Especially since I just booked my vacation for like 6 months from now. I need to pay that off. So I gotta stop buying games. Well, since you never know who's going to come in and stream this, you get some help with how to be better with that character. Yes, that is actually how I got my trainer. My trainer is actually another streamer. I met him in Iggy Von Truffle's Discord actually, and he follows me now. But I was playing Guilty Gear Strive on stream, and he popped in, and I said, yeah, I'm playing this because Evo's going on this week, and he goes, I know. I said, oh, are you a fighting game fan? He goes, I'm actively participating in Evo. He's like, do you want to, he's like, I'm about to head to the convention center for my matches. He goes, once I get back to my hotel, he goes, you want to run some tech later? And he's like, I can help you play if you want to. And I'm like, okay. So that was kind of serendipitous on how I got my trainer to actually, you know, just a fellow streamer and a follower and a buddy actually popped in and offered to, you know, be my trainer. So that was really cool, and you know, it's always something I've wanted to be better at. Yeah, I'm not just gonna stick with fighting games. That wouldn't be. Yeah, no, that's definitely true, because I looked for local tournaments where I live, and there was none. There was one kinda close, but it ended a few years ago. So it's one of those, yeah, I lucked out to actually have him pop into my stream when I was playing a game I'm not particularly great at. But he offered a lot of good advice. One of the things that I hate hearing, because I know it's true, is I need to block more. I don't want to block. I hate blocking. Blocking in fighting games is so counterintuitive to me. I just want there to be non-stop action, chat. Non-stop action. Waste that entire heat gauge. Yeah, that is true. Actually, this game is not too bad with blocking because it's literally a button. And if you do it right, you can actually counter pretty easily. But he was trying to tell me to do it, we were playing BlazBlue Central Fiction, and BlazBlue does not have a block button. BlazBlue is literally hold away from the enemy, which this one also has. Don't get me wrong, this also has that. But for me, it's way easier to have an actual block button. Like, this has a block button. I think Under Night might have a block button, and I believe Grand Blue Fantasy Versus has a block button. At the same time, I got a intro level hitbox that I want to actually start playing with. It's a leverless controller, because it's a lot easier to do combos with a leverless controller than it is with a pad or a fight stick. So he's going to actually train me on that, but that's not going to be an on-stream thing unless I do unless I get another camera and I do a hand stream along with a VTube stream. Which I don't know if I want to buy another camera just for that. So I don't know how interesting that would be. What in the 42 hit combo hell was that? You win. You win. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna stream tomorrow. There's an Atelier game that I want, but I really don't want to buy anything else. I mean, I do, but I don't. It is on sale for its historic price. But thank you. But buying new games seems stupid. I have plenty to play. I also got... Maybe I'll do a Pokemon run. Either fan made or I do have one for my Switch. Funny thing is, I'm kind of just looking around. I'm not really paying attention. This character's super tanky, so he just does damage, and all of his combos are crazy easy to hit. So I was actually looking back and forth between all of my monitors and just kind of debating what I should play tomorrow. Because one of my mods actually gave me a basic capture card for my Switch. Oh. So I've got some Switch games I need to catch up on and beat. One of the Pokemon games for that, or I could dive into the realm of the Pokemon fan-made ones. I also do Moemon. Show people the insanity that is Moemon. I actually have Pal World. No, Moemon is a fan-made, the fan-made Pokemon game built off of, I want to say Fire Leaf or Fire Red and Leaf Green. Basically, they're community made where every single Pokemon sprite was actually replaced with cute anime girl sprites. So it's literally just Pokemon, but they're cute little anime girls that you catch instead of Pokemon. So it's 100% like Pal World has deniability as far as when they made the game and sold the game. Because I have Pal World, I'm just not very good at it. Because I'm terrible at building things in games. But Moemon's free. It's just a fan-made emulated game. I mean, you can buy Moemon, you can buy it on cartridge, but you have to order it from, you know, sites in China. Similar like the Goddess story cards that aren't actually a game. Yeah, I raided Neverfar the other day, and like I said, they were playing that Once Human game, and it was like, you were like 4 or 5 people. They had built this absolutely ridiculous, like well put together, well thought out building. I'm sitting here remembering my Pal World like encampment that just looks like a shed that's falling over, and it's bad. It's another reason why I don't play Fortnite. There's a reason why I'm not an engineer. Also not smart enough, but my brain does not work that way. Like anytime like if I were to have Legos or something like that, I'm like, where's the instructions? You're like, use your imagination. No. Give me instructions, otherwise it'll look like shit. See, and I just got Minecraft when I got my computer, and I don't like building in it. I did, don't get me wrong, I have built in it. I built a little house, it looked terrible, and I started figuring out how to do it, and I slowly was getting better. I think the thing about Minecraft that I enjoyed was honestly just the mining. Like, as stupid as that sounds, Like, I just enjoyed the mining, which, like, it makes sense. It's a large part of the game, but I was also, my Minecraft wasn't optimized properly for my PC, which from what I've been told by a lot of different people is just Minecraft, because I was running the V Shoujo mod, which is like a mod pack of like 240 different mods, and my computer was not having a fun time rendering everything in the game. I think this might be the last character I try this evening. See, and I didn't want to do any of the fighting in Minecraft. That's similar like back when I played Terraria years ago. I hated building things, I hated the combat, but I really liked mining. I had fun just kind of digging and kind of figuring out what was down there. But I really was not a big fan of the other aspects of it, which is why I think I liked SteamWorld Dig as much as I did. Like SteamWorld Dig 1 and 2, I've completely beaten both of those games because the fighting is kept to a minimum, you aren't building anything, you're just mining and upgrading. And God, I love it so much. I can't wait for a SteamWorld Dig 3. Because it was just let's go explore. But I do have other games like that. I need to get into them more. That's another reason why I liked Animal Crossing as much. I liked Animal Crossing more than I liked The Sims because I didn't want to build anything. I just wanted to decorate. Because when the newest Animal Crossing came out, like I didn't want to build any of the buildings because that's obnoxious. No, The Sims. Like my Animal Crossing house is ridiculous. My entire like attic area is a clothing area where I've displayed all like custom outfits that I've made or downloaded from the community. Like I have an entire music room. Like I went through and just decorated the ever living shit out of that place. But if they told me I had to build things like going around and rearranging the island and setting everything up, like not good at it. I'll decorate the inside of the house like no other. He's a pretty fun character too. He's a really fast character. See, those are the two parts I really enjoy. I really like exploring, and I really like decorating. And I don't think there are enough games, RPGs especially, that allow you to do that. Like I wanted to get into that Amazon MMO because I think they said you could. I think they said you could have your house and decorate. I don't know. I miss the times of like Ultima where you didn't have to fight in a game. Like you go back far enough with Ultima Online, you could literally just be a blacksmith in an MMO. And I've been waiting for another MMO to come out to be like that, so I could do like basically like playing Final Fantasy, but it's like all I want to do is go fishing or craft gear, and I know you can do that in Final Fantasy, but it's no longer viable because the game has existed for so long that all the people that do it are all super high spec But I do like exploring. Exploring is really fun. Decorating I do enjoy. Not so much in Minecraft. The decorating in Minecraft, I don't know. Minecraft and I have an odd relationship. I didn't try it until this year because it just did not look interesting to me. Yeah, Bex, I actually have DayZ. Star Wars actually won a copy for me, and then Zombie Girl won another copy, but they won a copy and actually gifted it to me, and they told me that I need to play with them now. I get the feeling I'm gonna try it and I'm just gonna immediately die or become very, very confused. Because when I was watching Jellybean stream the other day, I swear to God, because I was doing a couple other things on my computer, I swear to God, I thought that the stream had lagged out completely because they just were laying there for like 15 minutes. I don't have the patience for that. Yeah, and see, Albion, I've looked, she was in a competition. Okay, that makes sense. I've looked into Albion online, but a lot of those things, because they're very difficult to get into now because they've existed for so long. Like, I need them to put out a new MMO so I can get in on the ground level and actually get to play with people that are also at the same level. No, it's Albion Online, you're right. You spelled it right. I've looked into it. Believe me, I have Google search history that it's literally the amount of times I've looked for crafting MMO, fishing MMO. It's good, well, it's good to know that I don't have to play like Jellybean was playing, because that didn't make any sense to me. Literally crouching down, I was real confused. Maybe I'll try DayZ out later after once my stream's over and I get some food because I need to eat dinner here soon before it gets too late. Yeah, this is probably the last character I'm gonna do this run on, and then I'll probably end the stream and then eat some food and possibly get on. Okay, you should watch Fire Dingo 1 when he's playing No Man's Sky. I have No Man's Sky. I need to get back into it. I need to install it on my PC. I had it on my Steam Deck. And I originally bought No Man's Sky when it came out, but it was a pile of garbage when it came out and I got rid of it. And then I bought it again after they fixed it. But it does, it plays okay on the Steam Deck, but there's so many different controls and there's so much going on and I just got overwhelmed. God, that actually see, before you on stream, just say it, make sure you take care of yourself and have a good sleep. I'll be on for a little bit longer, Padawan, but I really do appreciate that. I try my best. I slept for 7.5 hours last night and actually woke up without a headache, so that was honestly really good. And I had a salad for lunch. I did have a snack. I did have a snack a few hours ago before I started streaming, so. But I'm doing my best. And Bex, I don't know if it would be good for me to look at stuff that people build, because whenever I see what other people build, it honestly kills my motivation to even play games. Because then I'm like, I'll never be as good as those people. Like I have a guy I used to work with build stuff in Minecraft, and he would always show me, even though I've told him countless times I really had very little interest. But he would literally download blueprints and do crazy builds in Minecraft, and he'd show me, and I'm like, see, this makes me not want to play it, because I'll never be able to build anything like that. Which is true. And then I actually built I built a super shitty house in Minecraft. Literally super shitty. Like a 24 by 24 basic structure. I didn't even have glass for windows. But then I hopped up on the roof and I did some sort of roof tile that made a really cool design. And I don't think it was supposed to be used as a roof tile. I think it was like around the outside of the roof tile. And I used it on top and it kind of gave this woven pattern that looked really cool. And I actually sent him a video of it. And he literally goes, how'd you do that? And I had to tell him, he goes, that's really cool. And the amount of joy I felt from my complete mess up, the complete mess up of a roof that I did, and how overjoyed this like far better like engineer-brained person did, because he's definitely an engineer-brained individual. How excited he got off of that one little detail that I did, like, was super duper cool. Well, no, I agree. I try not to compare myself to people. A lot of joy I find in games, like building games, things like that, is just doing something that I find cool. But then it's that low self-esteem thing where I see something that somebody else built, and I look at like my shitty little building, and I'm like, well, I was proud of my little building. So a lot of the times I try to set expectations. Like, I'm not an engineer-esque person. My brain doesn't work that way. No, but my decorating sense is on point. My decorating sense on point. At some point, maybe I'll try and get I might do like an Animal Crossing stream at some point so that I can show how I've decorated my Animal Crossing house, because I'm super proud of it. Even though it's probably not the greatest thing for me, my attic like clothing display, I'm really proud of how it came out. Oh, see, I can decorate all day, but it's designing like buildings and things like that I am absolutely trash with. The decorating and organizing part, I do that in real life. Like, my entire apartment is decorated, organized. Like, Star Wars Minion came over at one point and actually saw my apartment. She's like, whoa. Like, yeah. Like, I decorate, organize. It's one of my little quirks. Whenever I'm high anxiety, I decorate. I decorate or I organize. I'm always looking for things have to look good, or my brain is not happy. One of the things I actually enjoy doing is decorating. Why there's certain like sim games I really enjoy when that's an aspect of it. Oh yeah, no, I enjoy it. So there are a lot of games that relieve stress and I enjoy that are not stream-worthy games. I streamed Power Wash Simulator once, and it was just me and two of my other mods were the only people in my stream the entire time, and they just kept commenting on how they didn't understand why the game cost as much as it did. See, proper outfits, if I had all the clothes that I want, I would have far more cool proper outfits. But clothes are expensive. Clothes are far too expensive. There is actually a clothing store designer sim, which is similar to Supermarket Simulator, that I was watching another Shoujo member, Michi. I was watching her play it, where you can actually design your own clothes in the game. And it's on my wish list. It's another game on my Steam wish list. My Steam wish list is absolutely ridiculous.
やはり本体が出てきては話にならない。魔術回路をすべて防御に回して、さて何秒持つか。
I love Power Wash Simulator so much. I bought it twice. I have it on my PlayStation and I have it on my PC. Well, I have it on my Steam Deck too, but I've only bought it on Steam and then bought it on Sony. I wanted to laugh at it. But I own Power Wash Simulator and I own Lawnmower Simulator. But I don't know if I can make Lawn Mowing Simulator interesting to stream. It would just be a, hey, we're just chilling out today, watch me cut grass. Because I refuse to touch it. Oh yeah, now where I work we have to wear work shirts. My last job I'd literally wear whatever I wanted, so I'd build outfits, get cool shirts, because I have a big t-shirt collection. Got a lot of anime t-shirts, a lot of horror t-shirts, a lot of band t-shirts. It's okay, I don't female well either. I also don't think it's a female thing. Bex, we just talked about this. I love clothes. I absolutely love clothes. I just wish they all fit me, but I'm 6'2", but I got itty bitty legs. And I got a little bit of a tummy. So not everything fits me, sadly. Oh, everybody's talking now. I don't want to end stream when everybody's being social and talking. Oh, I have one more character. I have one more character and then I'll have beaten it with all the base characters. Since everybody's talking, I'm just gonna play one more because we're all talking about clothing and how we're, yeah. This will only take me like 7 minutes. You know, I actually I used to collect like weird indie designer horror anime brands. I don't buy them anymore because I work and I have to wear work stuff when I'm at work, and so there's no point in me spending money on a bunch of clothes I can't wear. So it's been, I don't think I've actually bought clothes outside of like if I go to a concert and buy a band shirt, I don't think I've actually bought clothes in over a year. I take that back. I bought a pair of shoes when I bought a pair of shoes and a hoodie when I was in Japan. Hoodie was a necessity because it was cold and I only took a light jacket, and shoes were not a necessity, I just wanted them, so I bought them. Because I really like shoes. I'm like that old meme video, shiz. I'd like to work from home. Working from home sounds great. If I never had to leave my apartment. I think that's what I'm trying to achieve. Make enough money to never have to leave my apartment, but live in a nicer apartment. Preferably with no loud upstairs neighbor. Yeah, I've heard it's not for everyone, but I feel like I would enjoy it. I have 4 monitors. I can work on some and play on the others. It'd be fine. it'd be completely fine. Plus, I have a lot of hobbies that I can do in short bursts. Oh, son of a... Probably some right now is t-shirt, shorts, trousers, matching. Yeah, my t-shirt collection hasn't been purged in quite some time. I still have a lot of shirts or sizes I don't wear, but I'm not going to get rid of them. I actually have a plan for them. Because I have a sewing machine. There was a time where I was actually making my own custom shirts. I'm a crafty dude. So actually, with a lot of the shirts that don't fit me anymore or getting worn out, I'm actually gonna cut the designs out of the front of them, and my goal is to actually make a t-shirt quilt. I actually have multiple YouTube videos that I've watched and pulled up what I need to actually do it, and I think I can do it. Yeah, that's my goal, because a lot of my shirts, they're really cool. I don't want to just throw them away. Like pants, yeah, throw pants away, screw pants. But I have a lot of t-shirts that, you know, whether they have sentimental meaning, whether they're like concerts I went to, or just really like the designs on them. So I thought that would be because I know some people do like t-shirt posters where they frame them, but my walls are already pretty full. So I thought a t-shirt quilt, you know, it'd take like 20-something shirts or whatever, and I could literally just make a quilt out of it. And it's not actually that expensive. I already have the sewing machine. I just need to get the backing for all the individual squares that I need to do, and the material for the actual backing of it. So that's a goal that I have over the next, I don't know how long. I need to actually go through and purge. I don't know if I have any that have neon. I do have some bright shirts though. Although I'd probably have... It would just be the darkest t-shirt quilt, because a good chunk of my shirts are just black band shirts. Or black horror shirts. You can take the kid out of the goth, but you can't take the goth out of the kid. Emo, I guess you should say. I'm not really goth. You can actually do it without taking it in. I actually watched a couple videos of different ladies on how you can do it with a basic sewing machine. There's some that are pretty easy to do without the experience. Like if you're just doing lines in between them, they're not too bad. There's just one lady was just going crazy. She was, you just freehand it. I'm like, I mean, maybe. We'll see. But once I get to the point, I mean, the first thing I'd have to do is I'd actually have to get my individual squares done and get those made and set aside and collected until I have enough. But I don't think I would take it in somewhere. Because I think for me the big part is me doing it myself. And I said I've always been a pretty crafty person. Like I've made a lot of stuff. Like one of my things I used to take apart old watches and make old broken watches and make jewelry out of them. I've made my own custom action figures before from scratch, where I was actually molding them, making, you know, silicone molds and actually resin casting them. I've shittily made my own clothes. The shirts were kind of cool. There you go. You can have a neon one and light up the room. But I've always been kind of a crafty person. I like making things. So for me, half the journey is just doing it. And since I have a sewing machine, so you don't actually need the long arm designs for it, or you don't need the long arm ones for it. I do know what you're talking about though. But I watched a lady use literally a regular unwork. I've seen a lady actually do the quilting with just a regular sewing machine like the one I have. Because basically the thing that you do is you just have to basically roll the quilt and do it in sections. Because that's how she was showing it when she was doing it. We've been talking mad shit about you, Star Wars. Mad shit. We're not talking about Daisy and quilting and t-shirt collections and Minecraft. And how I was gonna stop playing this game one character ago, but everybody was being real chatty, so I decided to do another character run. This will probably be my last character because I hunger. And Bex was telling me about Daisy, that I could apparently hunt and fish and not have to do anything else if I wanted to. I was intrigued. I was intrigued by that. As long as I don't have to play it how Jellybean was playing it, because that looked confusing. Don't forget relationship politics and they created one aside from life to try and ourselves. I think she was here for most of that though. She just left to go to the store. I think she was silently lurking while we were having while I was having my TED talk earlier. Even though my name's not Ted. He's blocking everything, chat. He's blocking everything, and it's irritating. There we go. There we go. Thought for a second that stream had crashed. It froze on me for a second. Weird. I've dropped no frames. Unless my encoder got overloaded again. It does happen. Oh, I beat it. I beat it. I think I've beat the game with every base character now. Because they, well, I guess they're base characters, but you can play with them up above. Oh, never mind. There are more down here. Never mind. There are more. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9. I've beaten the game with 9 characters since I started streaming. Yeah, let me see. I gotta unlock some stuff. I got all the guest illustrations. Now I can buy some pixel design art. Yep. That's just so cool. That's so cool. Pixel art for these games is just absolutely beautiful. Drawing was a skill I wish I had kept up with. I drew a lot when I was a kid. Not good at it anymore. Don't have the patience for it anymore. Oh, a ton of work goes into these. Tons and tons and tons of work, because it's all pixel. Let me see. I can zoom in. Like, you can see the pixel on it. They're so good. Oh, they have different ones. I didn't know they had different ones. All the different individual models, the weapons, the boots, all the different animations. Yeah, they're just so freaking cool. It's just all around just neat. Wish I was that ripped. Oh, there's the... Okay, so that's actually the different ones. So that's the designs from the old game versus the new game. That's cool that they actually have the differences there. She's a cute character. So a lot of these characters are actually from Tsukahime, which is an old visual novel from Type Moon. So a lot of their original designs were drawn for that game, and then they got brought into the fighting game. Oh, she changed a whole bunch. So much more detailed. So much more detailed. They changed her shoes. She had the standard Japanese school shoes, and then she went to sneakers. I like the sneakers. Sneakers are a nice touch. Give her a little bit more personality. Yeah, she's a fun character. She's a super fun character. She's just goofy. Goofy. Okay. Okay. Okay, chat. Oh, I appreciate you all being here with me through all the scuff and through all the getting everything worked around and me playing 9 different characters on stream, because I'm sure that's obviously not the most interesting thing, but I appreciate you all being here for it. Oh yeah, no, I'm actually stretching out my shoulders right now, which is why my character's doing weird, why my avatar's doing weird things. Oh, go eat good. I mean, either way works, Bex. It could be go eat good or go eat food. Either way. You have a great night too, Star Wars. I might boot up Daisy. We'll see after I eat. I do need to eat some food. But Bex was telling me about it, and I still need to make sure. I need to make sure I installed it. I'm pretty sure I did. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. I'll check. I'll have to scroll back through that. I'm gonna continue to play Gravity Rush to see if I can't beat tonight. Nice. Yeah, I also need to download all that. She told me to download a whole bunch of stuff, so I gotta do that too. I've never played Gravity Rush. I've heard good things. But yeah, thanks everybody for being here. I really appreciate it. I had some I always hate stressing when I have a whole bunch of scuff happen before the stream or the game's not working properly. But it turned into a very nice stream. We got rated by Neverfar. I don't know if anybody stayed to hang out, but I appreciate her rating me. And then I had 2 of my 3 fantastic mods in. I had Gaming Padawan. I actually got to hang out today. Didn't have to go back to work, so that was super great. We had a lot of talks. We had a lot of talks today, but it was good. I really enjoyed that. So, with that said, I am going to end stream. I'm going to go eat some food. I also need to make... I need to make a thumbnail for this. Alright. Okay, anyway. Everyone make sure you take care... Yeah, exactly. Take good care of yourselves and get a good sleep when it's time to sleep. But, as per usual... Oh, come on. Come on. Register that hand. There we go. Peace. Have a good night, everybody. Oh, yeah. I should probably... Hold on. We can raid. We can raid. That would be stupid of me just to be rude and not raid people. Let's see. Who we got? Who do we have that we can raid? Alright. Here. Give me 1 sec. Let me throw up a raid message up here. Let me do this real quick. Oh, well that didn't work. Oh, I have somebody. I have somebody. All right. There's a